This is a John Deere 925A with the Kohler Command 24.6 engine on it, 24.6 horse engine on it. Walk you through the process of an oil change real quick. I mean, this is really simple. So the first thing I do is I open up my cap, which you unscrew it, and then I set it up on here. Okay, I want to keep that covered so that no debris gets down in the fill tube, but I also want to have that open so that air can go in there. And then the next thing is down here on the side, behind the right rear tire, is where your filter is at. Okay, you can see where the filter was. I just unscrewed it, and it has a drain hole right below it. Okay, there's the filter. And then the drain tube right here, it actually lays right in here behind this piece of metal on the side, and you just pop it over the side and take this little brass cap off. It just unscrews. Takes a 9/16 wrench and an 11/16 wrench to take that off. So, and you want to have your oil pan slid up under here far enough where the oil that comes from the oil filter and the tube can catch. You can catch both of those. So that's the process for draining the old oil. And when that's done draining, I'll put the cap back on, screw the new filter on, and then use the fill tube up here where the dipstick is at with a funnel and put the new engine oil back in. And here is straight from John Deere. There's the filter that it takes, the oil filter, and 2 quarts of the Turf Guard SAE 10W30. All the oil's drained out, so I've got my area cleaned up and the new filter screwed on. Got the cap put back on the fill line, or the drain line, sorry. Put it back on and tightened up, so I'm gonna drop it back over here. Okay, that's where it goes. Just sets in there out of the way. And the next thing we're going to do is drop the funnel in right here, and we're going to put a quart in. We'll check it and then add oil accordingly. Got the fill cap off and the dipstick out, and I've got a nice big funnel here. So I'm going to start with 1 quart of motor oil, and after that quart has had time to settle to the bottom of the engine, we'll check it with the dipstick and add oil accordingly. And then once you get it to the proper level, you're going to want to run this for a few minutes and let it warm up, and then shut it off and check it again and make sure that your oil level's still good after the oil's had time to process through the oil filter and the cylinders and all that. So I ran it for a few minutes, shut it down, let the oil settle to the bottom of the crankcase, and checked it, and it's right on. So 1.5 quarts is the verdict. 24.6 horsepower Kohler V-twin engine, 1.5 quarts of oil. So the other thing I'm going to be doing is changing this fuel filter. That's real simple. You just pull it out, loosen up the clamps on both ends, pop it out, pop the new one back in, and drop it back down into that holder. There we go. That's all there is to that. So I won't do a video on it, but the oil change, that's pretty simple. There really wasn't too much to it. So thanks for watching, guys.